Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Best in Slot with an as promised update on the Jurassic World Evolution patch and the live stream. So if you missed yesterday's video, we found out that there's going to be a live stream coming soon wherein they're going to talk a lot more about the patch, about details, and hopefully potentially a release date. Now I would personally assume that, because they're willing to talk about what is actually going to be included in this patch, maybe even the content that we know is going to be included in this patch, I would hazard a guess and say that this patch is probably on the way. If not next week, then the week after. That is my assumption. That it'll be here by the end of August. I'm going to stick my neck out and say that. But we at least know when the live stream is going to be happening. So next Wednesday, if I remember correctly, next Wednesday, August 29th, at 7 PM British Standard Time. That's 8 PM for most of you in Western Europe, just a little bit east of Britain, and sort of midday to 2 PM to 1 PM sort of time for a lot of you in the US. We aren't currently in GMT time in the UK, so don't get confused by that. It's BST, British Standard Time. I think it's Standard Time, or is it summertime? It could be summertime. It's BST time either way. So 7 PM next Wednesday, August 29th, there's going to be a live stream and they're going to give us an exclusive look at what's going to be included at the update. You can watch that on twitch.tv/Frontier Developments, but if you do miss it, don't worry about it. I will of course do a video on that night talking about everything that gets revealed in the patch. Now, there's a few other things I want to show you before we stop. Every time I load this bloody save file, these two instantly try to kill each other, but they'll never kill each other. They will never die. It'll go on low health. It'll go on low health, and then they'll just back away. They won't kill each other. Just watch them for a second. I want to credit Soured Apple for this image you're about to see. Now, what this is, they've taken the official 3D images from the Jurassic World Evolution website, and this... Wait, who just died? Who just died? I thought it was the Allosaurus. Who just died? Give me a minute. Oh, let's try that. I mean, I say it's fine. It sounds really mean, but it is fine. So credit to Soured Apple for this image, and what this is the official 3D images from the Jurassic World Evolution website scaled to their new sizes.
Gunning for my job. With numbers like yours, you deserve it.
Mr. Lambert, I'm trying to talk to YouTube. As you can see, there is a huge difference. The Spinosaurus looks so much better in comparison to where it did. The Ceratosaurus is no longer a giant monster. The T-Rex still looks a little bit bigger than the Giga, which is absolutely fine. It's a much bulkier dinosaur, but in terms of sheer length, they are basically the exact same size. It's really, really cool. There is one other thing I want to talk about, and credit to MJ, I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly, MJ Manella for this. Now, I'm just going to go over quickly. What they've done is basically compiled a list of everything we currently know is coming in the future update, next week or the week after. I think if they're going to announce it next week, maybe it'll be online the week after next. But I'm an optimist. Who knows? I've been saying it's coming for the last month or so don't trust me. Don't even listen to me. Click off the video right now. Anyways, so credit to MJ for this. I'm just going to read this out quickly. Everything we know what to expect in the coming update. Now, this is worth remembering. This is even without the content. We don't know what content is being added. I'm sure there's other stuff than this that's coming along as well. So it's not just this. There's plenty of stuff on the way, and we'll find out all about it next week on Wednesday. But non-hybrid carnivores will now hunt based off their hunger rates, which is really cool. So you can put all your carnivores with your herbivores, and yes, they will kill them. They will prioritize hunting herbivores over feeders, apparently. But if your T-Rex has 80, 90, or 100% hunger, it will not slaughter all your herbivores like they have in the past, haven't they, Mrs. T-Rex? Precisely. The Mamenchisaurus image will now display the correct dinosaur. I can show you guys that one super quickly if we hop into this and hop into dinosaurs. And we go down to the Mamenchi. There, you can see right there, the Mamenchi is a Brachiosaurus for some reason. Weird little bug, getting fixed. The Tyrannosaurus and Ceratosaurus will be shrunk, we knew that, and the Spinosaurus and Giganotosaurus will be expanded. The Stegosaurus will now display the correct time period. I believe the Stegosaurus is quoted as being late Cretaceous, which is incorrect, although I don't know enough to tell you the actual correct one. Is it early Cretaceous? I have no idea. Dinosaur lifespans are getting extended. That's a big problem at the moment in that, we've seen with my 48 species park, it's really difficult to fit all your dinosaurs in one park and have them survive long enough. One thing I'd like to see changed as well is letting two Allosauruses live together, because there are suspicions that Allosaurus was a pack hunter. That'd be really cool. Viewing cameras added to the monorail, the viewing platform, and the viewing gallery. That is going to be an awesome update. One of the big things I'm excited about. Agitated dinosaurs might attack vehicles. I don't think that's true. That's what they've written. I think they've misinterpreted what Bo said slightly. Isla Nublar will now properly rain. I know a lot of you haven't had this bug. Basically, if you load up an Isla Nublar save file, if your save file was made before a certain point in time, I think is how it works, and you set it to rainy, stormy weather, the storm will never come. I've had my Nublar set to rain for like 3 hours and nothing has ever happened. So the bug doesn't affect all of us, but it definitely affects some of us. So that's really cool to get fixed. Bugs with the guest AI are being fixed. Guests will no longer teleport into exhibits, stuff like that. Panicking dinosaurs that get stuck in a single spot, they're going to be fixed as well. Improved dinosaur calculation for photo mode. Sometimes you take a photo of a great photo of a dinosaur and the game will just kind of ignore you completely and say, you didn't get any dinosaurs in this shot, when there's a dinosaur like 5 foot away from the camera. Increase the chance of Spinosaurus using its iconic roar. People have commented a lot on this, that the Spinosaurus doesn't really sound like the Jurassic Park 3 variant. Now, it does have the Jurassic Park 3 roar, but it doesn't use it that often. They're increasing the chance it uses that, and especially when it first emerges from the hatchery. So when you first release your Spinosaurus, you should get that classic Jurassic Park 3 roar, which is obviously a nice little change for people. And that's a beautiful Spinosaurus has some of the coolest skins in this game for me. Incubations and research can now be cancelled. Really good. Don't really care about the research one, but being able to cancel incubations. Well said, buddy. Being able to cancel incubations is a great quality of life change. That really should have been there from the start, if we're honest. After your first incubation of a dinosaur species, its bio page will now include stuff like, population needs and social needs and stuff like that. I still think it should be, say, 100% a genome and you unlock that, because to me, the point is to be able to plan your exhibits out a little bit, which just doesn't really help with, because you do have to make the dinosaur once first, but it's at least a step in the right direction. Bloody hell, there's a lot of stuff here. An option will be added to not force the camera to zoom in when selecting a building. Very handy, because I hate that. Increase the range and volume for distant sauropod calls. Not one we've mentioned before, but basically the sauropods with those big, booming, beautiful calls. Oh, I should get rid of this. I should get rid of that. Let's go find ourselves a sauropod. Over here, yep. When your beautiful little Camarasaurus lets out a call, like that there, just you saw it open its mouth there and let out a call, but we couldn't hear it. So hopefully that will extend that distance enough that, they should resonate around the park and feel powerful. Gonna be very cool. Unspecified content will be added. Not very helpful. Dinosaur species with 100% genome completion will be grayed out on the map. They're also going to add a genome completion and all that to the expedition map. Sometimes it's very difficult to know what dinosaurs you should be looking for. You saw it in my main playthrough. Oftentimes I had to go back onto the hatchery and then back onto the expedition map like 4 or 5 times to kind of keep track of what dinosaur I was meant to be looking at right there. Hello, beautiful. And fix the bug that caused a crash when moving to a new island, unconfirmed. And that's it. That's a lot of stuff, and that is without the unconfirmed content and maybe some other stuff we don't know as well. Stick around next week if you do miss the live stream, which I'm sure a lot of people will. A lot of you in America at least will be at work. I will have a video that night next Wednesday letting you guys know everything that gets revealed along with the stuff we've already got confirmed. Hopefully we'll see a glimpse of the new content being added to the game. I don't think it's going to be much, but the sheer volume of bugs and quality of life fixes coming to the game is just going to improve the base game so much. I'm super excited. I'm sure you guys are too. I'll see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.